And now to a CBS 2 investigation that gained international attention. The wrong raid of Anjanette Young's home. A 16-month investigation into what the police did and did not do is complete. And it's damning.
CBS 2 investigator Dave Savini was the first to expose what happened. He joins us to break down today's developments. Dave.
Brad and Erica, a bit of a bombshell that COPA has uncovered 100 allegations of police misconduct during that raid, but they're keeping the details of what they found secret. They're keeping it quiet for now, and Anjanette Young is upset about that.
I'm annoyed that it took as long as it did. It's hurtful.
Anjanette Young says she's been waiting all this time for someone to be held accountable for the wrong raid on her apartment on Chicago's West Side in February of 2019. A wrong raid where she was handcuffed naked, humiliated, and traumatized. The officers also had handguns and rifles pointed at her. COPA released a statement saying it is now referring its findings to CPD Superintendent David Brown for review. A glimmer of some justice does appear to be coming for Young. Sources say COPA found at least 100 allegations of police misconduct during their investigation of the botched raid.
It is a big deal when you hear 100 allegations of misconduct.
I absolutely believe that there's something that they uncovered when they mentioned, 100 allegations. My concern is what will they do about it? Will they be outlined in a way that these officers are held accountable for that?
COPA did point out there were significant deficiencies in the way the search warrant was obtained and executed, but the details of the findings remain confidential.
That report does not support the pain and the suffering and the trauma that I have experienced from that night.
Young's attorney, Keenan Salter, also wants to see the entire report, wants the transparency.
This just doesn't go far enough. And it could be that the total report is much more inclusive, much more comprehensive than this. But what we have here, it just kind of leads to a lot more questions, quite frankly.
Both are concerned with what's next. Will there be real accountability? They say nobody cared about that until the body camera video was finally revealed.
Allegations can be founded or unfounded. So the bottom line is I have to continue to fight this. And I have to continue to be in this space of hurt and pain.
So Superintendent Brown has 60 days to agree or disagree with COPA's findings. He can ask for more time at that point, or he can ask for help from an arbitrator from the police board, one member from the police board acting as an arbitrator if he needs that help. Brad and Erica.
Dave, is COPA only focusing on her wrong raid? What about the other wrong raids? You've exposed dozens and dozens.
Well, COPA tells us they've instructed CPD. They've put CPD on notice that they've got to fix their search warrant policies and procedures because, as we uncovered, this is systemic failure. Dozens and dozens of these cases have happened.
And Dave, what is the status of Anjanette Young's lawsuit? The mayor said last year she wanted her law department to resolve it.
Well, Erica, that didn't happen. It did not get resolved. They could not come to an agreement. There was a lot of problems there. Finally, the two sides are talking, but this is already going to end up into court. They're hiring private law firms, as they do in all. We've got a dozen raids right now that are in the court system, and that costs taxpayers millions of dollars because the city pays for all the legal bills for the police officers involved and, of course, to fight the case.
Yeah. All right. Investigator Dave Savini, thank you.
Dave first talked with Anjanette Young about the wrong raid back in October of 2019. Since then, he's been uncovering what happened that night. You can watch all of his investigations. Go to cbschicago.com/unwarranted.